In this video, we want to talk about the difference between the law of attraction and manifesting when it comes to attracting or manifesting a specific person or a person in general. I have many clients ask me that if I want to manifest a specific person, is that manipulation? Answer is no. What if, I want to give it to the divine? Answer is divine doesn't decide. It's always you who decides. Do you get this specific person or do you get another person? And the difference is when we want to attract love, we have, according to the law of attraction, be in the right vibration, in the right frequency. However, you could also use the law of assumption, because the law of assumption tells you more about your mindset. Where are you? What are your limiting beliefs? If you have negative energy, law of attraction, or assumptions about love, about relationship, about the other gender or your preferred gender, then of course that is what you're going to attract or manifest. Right here it doesn't make a difference really. If you want to experience love, then you can either decide, okay, I want to experience it with a specific person, or you're like, okay, I want to be more general, maybe there is nobody you like right now, then you can use the law of attraction. Or you say, okay, there is somebody I love, but it's okay if I get somebody else. I just want to be happy. It doesn't really matter. Here it is when we have law of attraction. It is important that you check your limiting beliefs. You ask yourself, why have I not attracted love into my life yet? And there's three main reasons. One is we still have some kind of fear of abandonment. You know, the abandonment wound that often comes through mom, because mom is the first person who is supposed to nurture us, who is supposed to take care of us, who is supposed to be there for us. And if mom is absent in some kind of way, and absence can be she's literally absent, maybe there was some kind of separation, maybe she died, maybe one of you had to go to the hospital for a while, maybe you were taken out of the family by the system because something was going wrong there. Maybe it was not that extreme, but maybe she had to work a lot and was absent a lot. Or maybe she was absent with her mind a lot because she had to take care of your siblings. Or maybe she was there, but she was emotionally absent because she's not a very kind-hearted, warm-hearted, emotional person. Something that can happen, of course, as well. Whatever the thing is, if you have experienced some kind of mom not being there, I'm not being nurtured, I don't get the care that I need as a child, then that is a program that's getting installed into your life. And remember what Bruce Lipton, he is a biologist, he says that the first 7 years of our lives, and he's not the only one who says that, the first 7 years of our lives, our brain is in theta waves, which means it is a time where we get programmed. Those programs run for the rest of our lives if you don't learn to override them. And we can do that by constant repetition. For example, affirmations, visualization, visualizing the same scene over and over and over again. Or we get into a theta state when we meditate, and then we can combine it and then use with visualization, affirmations, etc. Or we are into theta state while we sleep, not throughout the entire sleep, but specific phases. So we can listen to meditations or affirmations while we sleep. By the way, I do have videos on that. One is also recreating new happy childhood memories, which is very, very important if you want to manifest love and you haven't had a very happy childhood. So please check those out. I have playlists. One is a shorter one. You can listen to that during the day. It's like about 20-ish minutes. And then the other one is more like 8 hours that you can listen to during the night to reprogram your mind, to rewire your brain. The lack mentality, I have not been cared of when I was a child, can only attract people who mirror you. I don't really care about you, or your needs are not very important, or I need to withdraw because that's what mom did. She was not really there emotionally or physically. She withdrew. And then you manifest somebody who constantly withdraws until you find a program and you override that. And that is your job. It's only your job. In this mentality, you cannot manifest or attract somebody who comes to save you. It's always your job. So check out my meditation videos. I'm sure they can help. I do have several and there's more to come. The second is self-love If you don't love yourself, how are you supposed to manifest somebody who shows you that you're amazing? If you always put yourself last, and we're not talking about becoming some kind of a narcissist or completely ignoring other people's needs. We live in a society, we are all connected, and of course we do help others when help is needed, because treat others like you want to be treated as well. Do to others as you'd have them do to you. I live by that credo. It's very important to me. When you feel like somebody really needs your help and you would like help in that situation, of course we help, but not to our own detriment. How often do we say yes, or we let other people use us? And I know that as well. I do have a bit of a helper syndrome. So it is something that I always have to be careful that people don't use me. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. But if we let other people use us, we're showing the universe, look, I don't deserve to be treated well. I don't deserve to be taken seriously. My needs don't matter because I don't take care of my needs. So it is important that you learn to do you. It is important that you learn to take care of yourself. It is important. I know it sounds so lame, but for example, find a new hobby, something that excites you, something that brings you joy. Because if you step into the energy of joy, I love life, I deserve to be happy, I deserve to experience things that I like to experience, I deserve to experience things that make me happy, and you get into that frequency, what happens? You attract more of that. Lack mentality, you attract lack. Lack of self-love, you don't attract that somebody respects you. If you don't learn to respect yourself and treat yourself accordingly, but at the same time, we do not want to take it to the extreme. We are connected to other people, so we do take care of other people in need. That should be a given, but not to our detriment. So that's the major difference. And the third is the focus. If you always focus like, oh, I'm so alone. Why does nobody like me? Why are people like this? Why are people cheaters? Why are they like that? How do you want to attract the opposite? Because you always attract where your focus is on. According to the universe, why should I waste your time constantly thinking about something you don't want? Whatever you constantly think about, thoughts are energy. Wherever you put your energy, you attract more of that. So once you healed that, you healed the abandonment wound, you healed the lack of self-love, and you learned to shift your focus, then you attract love. And then the thing is, if you already have a specific person and you're not manifesting them, but you're doing your shadow work, what happens sometimes, I've seen that happen to hundreds of clients, they didn't attract the person they wanted to begin with. Instead, they attracted another person. I'm going to explain to you why and how you can make sure, if you want that specific person, to get them, if that is what you want. Because often it's like what the ego wants. But what happened to them is they did the inner work. I guided them through that. And I told them what to do. And they did it. And then all of a sudden they called me and they were like, oh my God, you won't believe it. Since we talked last, I met a new guy. I don't want the old one anymore. I don't even know what I saw in them. The new one, he's what I always wanted. And he treats me like a queen or a king. And that person is amazing. And that's my person now. So what happened is they got into the self-love. They healed the abandonment wound. And they shifted the focus. And the universe still read their energy and their limiting beliefs or their beliefs. And the belief was, okay, you deserve love, got that. You deserve a relationship because you don't have any lack mentality. And you think it is absolutely possible to attract a good relationship, got that. But, number 4, you think that person still has to learn a lot. You think that person is not honest. You think that person treats you bad. So you got those 3 factors that would give you a good relationship. But the 4th one, that is connected to that person, that is not a good, that's limiting beliefs. But you are now in the energy of attracting true love. So we have to give you true love. But your subconscious mind, you don't think it's that person. Don't worry, we got another one. And then you will attract another person that you love even more than the one before. Why more? Because you became more. Your energy rose higher. So when you're higher, law of attraction, you cannot attract less than before. If you met the other person in this frequency, and then you rose higher, you have to attract somebody in this frequency. You cannot attract somebody that's less than before. Absolutely not possible. So sometimes what happens, of course, is we attract somebody before we have cleared 100% of the stuff, and then there's some little tiny things that get triggered and mirrored, but it's not the big trauma anymore, and they can still grow with that new person. You already saw what I was talking about. Point number 4. If you want to have that person, first of all, you do the inner work. You do inner child healing, whatever it is. You can use revision to change your memories of the past. I do have a video on the revision technique. You will find that in the Manifesting 101 playlist, I believe. You do the shadow work, okay? Number 2, you get into self-love. You have worked on your self-concept. And once you are in self-love, you can only attract people who tell you are amazing, because you vibrate that energy. But you cannot attract somebody to tell you you're amazing if you don't vibrate in that energy. And then you shifted your focus. You cleared your beliefs about the other gender or your preferred gender. You cleared your limiting beliefs about love and relationship. And then number 4 is you have to clear your limiting beliefs towards that person. You recreated yourself in step 2. And I'm not saying you do first this, then that, then that. That can happen simultaneously, okay? But you have created your self-image. You have to recreate your person. If you perceive your person as not respecting you, that is what you attract. That is what you manifest. So you have to sit down and see your person. When you do visualizing, you have to visualize the best version of them. You already are with the best version of them. And that's the person that respects you, because you know already you deserve respect, and you don't just know it, you treat yourself accordingly. And then you change your belief about, yeah, that person didn't respect me. Why did that person not respect you? Because this was not fixed. And you attracted them to mirror you this point. So you need to fix this point, I deserve respect. And you need to fix this point, they didn't respect me. Or they didn't this, or they always withdraw. Okay? Because you have to forgive this person. They only did this to show you what's here. You know, they had to show you 3 points. But once you recreate your person, or you script the version of them that you want to experience, or use affirmations, or you talk to them in a dialogue. I do have videos on all of these techniques, and there's more videos on that to come. Please check out the playlist about different techniques of manifesting. Once you have that installed, then the universe is seeing like, oh, you cleared those abandonment wounds, so you are now in the energy to attract commitment. Awesome. Oh, you installed self-love. Your self-concept is on point, so now you can attract somebody who thinks you're amazing, who shows you're amazing, and who shows you that you are lovable, and who's mirroring your self-concept back to you. Amazing. Got that. Oh, so you've worked on your beliefs about love and relationship, and you shifted from negative beliefs or negative emotions, law of attraction, law of assumption, into a positive mindset and positive emotions. So now you have to attract true love. You have all of the points to attract true love, and you have to believe that it is this person. You have to believe that this person is absolutely able to give you everything you want. And you're manifesting that person, you trust in this person, you trust in this connection. Awesome, we got this person for you, and then they're coming back. So it's never about the other person, it is always about you. And this is where the law of attraction is different from manifesting. Law of attraction, you just need to have those 3 points. If you didn't change the concept about the other person, you can still attract true love. And again, it will be higher than before. If you change the concept of your person, which is more work. So this means if you want to manifest a specific person, there has been some difficulties in a relationship before, it's extra work, because you don't just have to shift your energies, you also have to work on your concept of your image on that person and purge all of the negative energies or memories you connect with this person. And you could use the revision technique. I have a video on that. So law of attraction 1 to 3 is enough. And if you have worked on this without even noticing, without doing it intentionally, you can still use the law of attraction to attract that person. But if your concept of that person is bad because so much stuff happened, then you will attract another person. So this is the main difference. Yeah, law of attraction 3 is enough. and manifesting, you need to have the fourth one installed as well. I hope it helped. If you need a little help, I am a coach. I am available for coaching. My contact information is in the description box below. Make sure you watch my other videos, my other content to learn more about manifesting, and also make sure to watch those videos YouTube is suggesting to you right now. I see you in a personal coaching, or I see you in another video, and I wish you all the best now. Bye bye.